Hello everyone, well here we are once again at the festive season and the time of the year when Johnny likes to get his hands on a nice plump young bird. Making a change from the old boiler he gets the rest of the year. Well, we have been actually very, very lucky, this year, and we've got this lovely free-range hen here, and good God, it's laid an egg. Sorry, it's a potato. Bless my soul, bon femme. Now, I'm just going to give that to Johnny, and he's going to stuff it into the oven, and we are going to... Don't do that, Johnny. And we are going to show you tonight a recipe from our old friend Clement Freud. We're going to show you how to make chicken a la Freud, or if you prefer it, Freud chicken. Or as the French say, poulet Freud.
Cold chicken.
Well, now, first of all, for this, you have to make a nice cheese and wine sauce. And the first thing you have to get hold of is a pot. It doesn't matter what kind of a pot it is. It has to be a kitchen pot, of course. It's no good having any other kind of pot. Otherwise, it would crack. And into this, you crumble some gorgonzola cheese. Now, if you don't have any gorgonzola cheese, it doesn't matter. You just can make it quite simply by, first of all, taking a piece of gorgon and crumbling it into there. You see, don't worry, my hands are quite clean. I've just given Johnny a shampoo. You crumble that in there. You crumble, first of all, the gorgon, and then you put in some zola. And you crumble that up, you see. But you must be very, very careful and put the gorgon in before the zola, because otherwise you'll have zola gorgon cheese. And there's no such cheese. Now, you mix that up quite carefully like that. That's lovely. And into this, you pour some red wine. Now, this is a very, very good red wine, and this is called Newt de St. George. Which means that you can get as George on it. Now I just pour a little tiny drop in there like that, you see, and I go and put this now on a high ring.
It's a naughty little one. Seems to be trying to say something.
Seems to have said it, doesn't it? Well, now then, this is the time of the year when we all ask ourselves that age-old question, what shall I do with my Christmas pudding? And as always, we get that same old answer. Instead, why not try making Christmas pudding pies? It's very, very simple. First of all, you need some puff pastry. Here is the pastry, and here is Johnny with the cream.
Not real, but a synthetic cream. Made of wood, coal and rubber. You don't get indigestion, you get a splinter, a clinker, or a blowout.
Into this, we just take 1 egg, you see, and put our little pieces of Christmas pudding and we'll have a little look at that later on. But first of all, we must put in just a little tiny spot of absinthe.
'Cause absence makes the heart go on.
Now then, we'll just have a look and see how our chicken's getting on, shall we? I'm sure it's absolute... Oh, my God. There it is. It's over. There it is. A lovely golden and black. And we put that there, you see. Now, onto this, we shall pour this lovely creamy white, creamy black sauce. And I shall just cut myself a small piece of that to see what that is like. And that is absolutely... delicious. So do tune in next week and we'll show you how to make boiled potatoes and custard.
Shut up!
Eli, Todd, what are you doing in these stocks then?
Well, the city elders put me in here.
What for?
Well, I had wicked thoughts, see, and I told the Puritan fathers, and they put me in there.
It must have been pretty wicked, them thoughts, to put you in there.
They was wicked, all right.
Was they like ordinary wicked, you know, or evil? Or was they more sort of like lecherous and like lustful? And, you know, like that.
I can tell you that they were pretty lustful.
Oh, you wouldn't like to tell me one of them, would you?
Oh, no.
Well, give me some idea, like, and then if I like felt one coming on, I could push it away out of my mind, couldn't I? You give me some idea of one, like, you know.
Wow.
You know, give me some idea.
Well, seriously.
Yeah. Oh, that's wicked, that is. Oh, that's real wicked, that. That's lustful and wicked, that. Ugh.
Good morrow, Master Pureheart.
Oh, good morrow, Mistress Mary. I see by yon chicken you've been in the market.
Oh, scrawny little thing it is. What I'd really like is a nice goose.
You wicked evil man, you. Wicked sinful man, you.
Why dost thou hit him?
Well, he has wicked thoughts, he do.
Oh, you'd think he'd find better things to occupy his mind.
That's true.
I mean, there's enough work needs doing out here in the colonies.
That's true.
I've been waiting 6 weeks for some man to come and look at my chest. I can't get anyone to touch it.
You wicked lecher, you! Wicked evil lecher!
What I really need is a handyman. Then he could help me loosen my drawers.
You wicked evil man, you wicked!
It only needs touching up.
Swine!
And then there's educating the savages.
Oh, that's true.
That's work to be done. Though my uncle says we could learn a lot from them. Oh, well, I think that's nonsense.
Oh, nonsense. Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine me and my sister running around naked?
You wicked lecher! Lecher!
And as for trapping or taming some wild animal, well, what would I look like walking through the forest with a bear behind?
You wicked swine! Swine!
Well, I'd best be on my way.
Oh, right. Oh, then.
I only just passed by for a little social intercourse. So I'll bid you good day.
Good day. Oh, my goodness gracious me! Oh, you wicked lecher!
I'm speaking to you from this historic site where any minute now Britain's first spacecraft is about to take off for the moon.
Ground control to Major Tom.
And I'm hoping to have a word with the man in charge, Mr. Scuttle.
Good evening, viewers. Good evening, sir. Captain Scuttle, if you don't mind, sir, Space Ace. It says so. What are you doing on my launching pad? You're not allowed on my launching pad without a launching voucher.
My card.
There's nothing on it, sir.
Oh.
What do you want to put on the back for? Henry McGee. Are you Egyptian? Scientific correspondent. Scientific, eh? But I don't need a correspondent, sir. I'm not divorcing my wife. I've never even thought about divorce. Murder? Not divorce, no.
No, I work for Thames Television.
You poor soul.
Okay, could you tell us why you're doing this?
I am doing this to prove that we are not washed up. To show that Britain still leads the world in scientific end of hour and precision engineering. The Russians and the Americans have been up on the moon with their rocket. The Chinese don't need one. They can stand on each other's shoulders. We have to keep light-hearted, otherwise we crack up, you know. Under the strain, we are going into the outer reaches of the solar plexus, where the hand of man has never set foot. In that, indestructible the second.
Well, what happened to Indestructible the first?
It fell apart.
Well, perhaps you could explain in more detail for the viewers. What fuel do you use?
Nutty slack.
And you keep that in the chamber?
No, sir, I keep it in a little cardboard box under the bed, sir. Gee, it's not you, is it? It's not. He started frying up again. I told him about that. I said not till we're in orbit. That's Kipper's. That's Willie Turdy. I told him about it. It's not to fry up till we're in orbit, you see.
Oh, could we see him?
You want... No, yeah, all right, hang on. Is he... here he is. There he is, sir. There he is, sir, wearing his full regatta, sir. On the back, as you can see, we have the container.
That contains oxygen, I suppose.
No, hot cocoa, sir. It might be chilly up there. We don't know, you see, sir.
What's that strange-looking thing? What's that strange-looking thing sticking out of his boot?
That is his leg, sir. That's his Geiger counter, sir, yes.
That's to help him find uranium.
Oh, I should think he could find that on his own. He always has done, sir.
What made you choose him?
I chose him, sir, because he represents the youth of Great Britain.
How old is he?
58. He's a late developer.
He looks older.
He worries a lot, sir. I say, he says you... The thing is, sir, you see, he can't air very well in there. There's not much he can do to breathe in there.
Well, will he be able to live in it?
I should think so, sir. Our goldfish lived in it for 3 weeks. Till it died. Hang on, would you like to have a better look at him? There he is, sir, you see. No, he's all right. He's all right, sir, don't worry.
Is he medically fit to undertake this arduous journey?
He's as strong as an ox. And almost as intelligent, sir. Oh, he has been personally inspected by Sister Anna from St. John Thomas's Hospital, where she has a 90% record of complete recovery, and that's in the mortuary. Look at his eyes going. He's thinking about her. So she can disturb the patients without making the bed, she can, sir. Oh, she gets him going, you know, sir.
Has she examined him thoroughly?
From top to bottom, sir. She looked down his throat, looked up his birth certificate. The full MO treatment, grade 1, you see, sir. Because, you see, sir, once we're up there in orbit, we're out of the 3-mile limit, you see, and we don't come under the government's jurisprudence up there. I mean, if while I'm up there, a dirty great big boil comes up on my astronaut friend here, sir, the National Health won't have nothing to do with it.
They'd put an embargo on it?
They wouldn't put a bloody bread poultice on it, sir. Nothing. Look at him, look. He's mad keen to get into orbit, you see, sir. There he goes. All right, steady.
Did I hear that you're taking your wives with you?
No, sir, we do not feel the moon is any place for ladies, let alone our wives, eh? Come away, you'll get radiant. You'll get biological radiant.
When are we going to start?
Here, what are you two girls doing in my rocket? You're not squatters, are you? I could have you prostituted for trespassing in there.
Look, you said we were going to be space hostesses.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, space hostesses. Come on, in you go, sir. It slipped my mind. I forgot about that. Here, you'll start his Geiger counter going again. Get in. Come on. Look, sir, we have to go now, sir. You can see Mickey Mouse's hand is... Oh, isn't it? Yes. We better go, sir. You will forgive us. Farewell, world. Hello, Moon. Mrs. Mooney, would you like to take your washing in? Well, you remember the last time we had a fallout of soot all over your knickers? Farewell, world. I've done it. Goodbye, all. Oh, sir, have you got a match?
A match?
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, what do you think the atmosphere will be like up here?
Very jovial, sir. We're going to take a piano accordion with us. Oh, there we go, sir. Farewell, world. Oh, well, I've done that bit. This is A for horses. Calling T for two. F for pheasant. Calling P for whistle. R for Mo. Calling I for Novello. Countdown starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, naught. Nothing. Sweet for what? Ready, steady, go. I'm enjoying this, isn't it? Isn't this lovely? Oh, this is fun.
Captain Scuttle! Captain Scuttle!
It's not them Russians already trying to link up.
Captain Scuttle, come out! You haven't taken off. There was no lift off.
I know that, sir, and you know that. But these two mad birds don't know that. Farewell, world! Hello, ecstasy! Ah! Here, darling. Do you know what virgins eat for breakfast?
No.
Nice, can I see you home?
I hear your mother-in-law's broke her leg. Don't make me laugh. I've got a split lip, ain't I?
Only good thing to come from Leeds is footballers and loose women.
Here, my wife comes from Leeds.
Oh, what position does she play?
Are you afraid of the big bad wolf?
No.
It's funny, the other two little pigs were.
Well, I've had a shilling for every woman I made love to.
What would you do? Buy a packet of crisps? Why did you take out the piano?
Well, you see, the beer kept falling off me violin. So I'm all right here, mate. This one's trisexual.
Bisexual.
No, trisexual. She'd try anything.
I was going to put my uncle's death in the obituary column of the local paper, but I couldn't afford it. It was 50p an inch, and he's over 6 foot tall.
Here. How do buffaloes make love?
I don't know. My husband's a mason.
This is my wife.
Hello? What happened to that stupid-looking red-headed scrubber you used to knock about with?
I dyed my hair.
Darling, have a peanut.
No thanks. I don't want to be under obligation.
You won't be under obligation for a peanut. It's not like a bar of chocolate. Here. Goldilocks. Why don't you try Baldo? It's jolly good, you know. It don't grow hair, but it shrinks your head so that what you've got fits better. Here, I say, why don't you let your eyebrows grow long, then you can comb them back. Like that. Oh, it's smooth. Yeah, it feels just like my wife's backside.
Sure it does.
Tranquilizers and pet pills together. Yeah, it makes you go out looking for a bird, but if you don't find one, you couldn't care less.
Hey, look what I found.
Hey, that's mine, that is.
Can you prove it's yours?
Hey, it's got my name inside.
Your name will say.
Hey,
What is your name?
Sterling Silver. Thank you kindly.
I'll get it, Pa.
Oh, pardon us.
I was wondering if you would mind if my husband, the Reverend Soames, and I came in and said a while, get out of the way of this terrible storm.
Why, surely.
Well, that is right neighborly of you, I do declare. Normally, my husband, the Reverend, he likes to see the snow on the ground. He says the only time our garden looks as nice as the one next door.
I'm Willard Park.
Well, don't apologize, it's all right.
And this is my daughter, Grace. She can play a tune on the bagpipes.
Wow, that's amazing, Grace.
Would the Reverend like to hear her play a hymn?
Well, I'm afraid he's a mite hard of hearing. As a matter of fact, he is so deaf that last week he conducted a prayer meeting for 3 hours kneeling on the cat. He sure as hell did upset the deacon.
The dealer?
No, the deacon, you know our deacon. He's the son of a bishop.
They all are.
I was wondering if you might just have a wee drop of whiskey in the house.
Oh, but the Reverend, surely
Medicinal purposes only, I do assure you. I have a slight cold.
The world's best scientific brains tell us that whiskey cannot cure the common cold.
Nor can the world's best scientific brains. So move your ass to your daughter if she would be so Thank
I'll
you.
get it.
I'll show you where it is.
Sure would appreciate that.
My, she's big. I like 'em big.
Now you just keep your cotton-picking hands to yourself and leave her alone.
I was just going to give her a piece of sympathy.
Yeah, and I know your interpretation of that word sympathy. A little fellow feeling. Mind, he's quite nice.
He's conceited.
All handsome men are.
I'm not.
You have only got to hear a clap of thunder and you go to the window and take a bow. You have only got to go to a roping match and see a scrum and you think they're all talking about you. And look at you, you are about as sexy as a dose of syrup of figs.
We interrupt this broadcast with the news that Bonnie and Clyde, the notorious gangsters, have been seen in this vicinity. They are wearing old fawn raincoats which they stole from Martin's store. This was to cover up their own clothes, which consisted of a green dress and a pinstripe suit.
You're Bonnie and Clyde.
You're the ones that's got all that money that belongs to the bank.
Honey, I do assure you I am just as poor as a church mouse. Why, the only thing I've got between me and the poorhouse is this little second-hand pistol that's pointed straight at your head. Thank you, darling. I'll get the whiskey. Hang on a minute. And go and get the sheriff. I think I'll come with you, Willard.
What, and leave her alone in here with him?
Why, now, you don't think that anything untoward would happen, do you? Why, honey, you ain't scared about being molested? I mean, you ain't afraid of having your lovely body fondled, are you?
No, I ain't scared.
I was talking to him.
I ain't scared.
You see, he ain't scared.
Yeah, but he could lock the door and have his way with her.
Why, he wouldn't do a thing like that. He's too fine. He's too decent. He's too damn old, that's the truth. Why, do you know his last birthday party, the candles cost more than a cake?
Did you count them?
I tried to, but the heat drove me back.
Well, you. Only time you look normal is Halloween. She got her face lifted, and when they saw what was underneath, they let it drop again. And look at that figure. Like a kangaroo with all the kids home.
Why, you don't know nothing. Last week he went fly fishing and he came back with a 7-pound blue bottle. He is just plain ignorant.
I went to school, stupid.
And you come out the same way and all.
Oh, man's so big. Whenever she smiles, she gets lipstick in her ears. Just like her mother.
My mama does not have a big mouth.
Your mama sleeps with her false teeth in a bucket.
When how about your mama? I could put both my hands in your mama's mouth up to my elbows and still wind my wool. Get on off with him with you. I never did.
You don't think much of us small town folk.
Who don't?
You city slickers.
Why, honey, I ain't no city slicker. Why, the town I come from is so small we had to widen the main road to put a white line down the middle.
Just a one-horse town.
And there was 2 butchers fighting over him, too. Why, do you know my mama and papa was so poor they couldn't afford to buy me clothes. I had to run around the house naked till I was 15.
Then what?
They bought me a hat so I could look out the window. And then one day I met Horace. Oh, he was wonderful, Horace. You see, we had a big house in the front and he had a flat behind.
He bought me a lovely new dress. It was low at the back and low at the front, and I was so excited I could hardly contain myself. He used to do bird impersonations. You know, they were so realistic, I was afraid to look up. When I think of him doing them bird impersonations, why, I can almost smell the custard. And then one day we quarreled about the wedding plans. You see, I wanted a white wedding with a lovely white dress and bridesmaids and everything, and he wanted to call the whole damn thing off. I was just unlucky, I guess. You know, the only time we ever made love was on the waterbed, and I got seasick. Then I left, and his house burned down, and he was poached to death. Very sad. You know, I sometimes think that I'm so unlucky, if it was raining soup, I'd have a fork.
My, that's good.
Well, that's brought a little color back to your cheeks now, hasn't it, eh? It's green, but it's color. Stop all of that. Thanks kindly.
Say, is my face dirty or is it my imagination?
Well, your face is clean. I don't know about your imagination. What in heaven's name are you doing there? Goodness gracious me.
We ain't got no money.
Well, now, you didn't think we was going to rob you now, did you?
We just wanted somewhere to hole up for the night.
For the night?
You see, he got to get up early tomorrow morning before the bank opens.
We don't like to spend the night here, but you see, we only got 2 beds, so you got to give me your word of honor that you'll sleep with my daughter and your partner here will sleep with me, because we're mighty moral folks around these parts.
Well, now, Willard, I wouldn't have it any other way. That is our normal way of carrying on.
Thank you kindly.
Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you lock the door, and you can keep the key. Now, how about that?
Oh, thank you.
It's okay. Now, is everything shut up?
Yeah, everything else is.
Good night, Pa.
Good night, Grace.
Good night, Bonnie!
Good night, Clyde.
That's nice. Good night, all.